Hey, what's good, everybody? This is EJ.
It's your boy Kenny.
It's Francis.
And this is the Banter 3FC podcast. We're three friends that love the game and love talking all things football. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube, we are on Spotify, and officially we are on Apple Podcasts. Coming to you live from all different streaming platforms. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment all of our content. Appreciate the love and support. Long may it continue, because we are nothing without our listeners and viewers. All right, let's get into it. Okay, boys, we're back.
Indeed.
December's over. The new year is upon us. I feel like there's just been a lot of pain going around for each of our clubs. We're back for another week, and we decided that we're going to combine last week's mid-game results with this past weekend's results. Talk through those, give a preview of what's to come this upcoming weekend, and then we'll give a little insight of what's going on in the transfer market from each of our clubs. I think there's only one club that really got something going on, but you know how they do. But without further ado, let's get it rolling. Where are we starting? I believe Chelsea's on deck, right?
Yes, we are starting at the Bridge, Southwest London, Fulham Road. Chelsea, Bournemouth. So, Bournemouth has had a very successful season so far. Coming into the game, my expectation, I believe I said we're going to win like 2-1 probably. It wasn't going to be an easy game, but I'm thinking we're going to still have enough quality to get over the hump. Start off, I think first 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes, we were cooking. And then we score a goal. Jackson with a nice play, nice ball to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer sits the goalkeeper down, finishes in the corner. Boom, smooth. We're cooking. And then I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. Bournemouth showed out. Bournemouth came and said, "Oh, I bet. Hold my beer. Let's play." So then, Clivert. First off, it was a stupid mistake from Lavia, I believe it was, for the penalty. Lavia lost the ball. Caicedo was just trying to recover. Nudged the guy. Penalty.
Clipped him.
Clipped him. Whatever. Clivert scored the penalty. 1-1. Cool. But even after that, Bournemouth was really getting into the game. You could tell they grew into the game, that they had no fear against us whatsoever. Then, second goal, Semenyo. Near post, one time, boom, bullet finish. Robert Sanchez, you know what? I'm going to get it to you. Robert Sanchez, just poor goalkeeping in my opinion. Even though it's a good shot.
On the Semenyo goal?
Yeah,
I think that's care. A bullet. I don't think
it's a bullet for sure, but I don't care.
I don't think anybody else is saving that either.
But
I don't even think Peter Cech in his prime is saving that, my boy.
You're a cap. You will. But anyway, anyway, we got lucky. We got extremely lucky. Our captain came back, Reece James. Set piece, free kick in the 92nd, 93rd minute. Hit the post. Ball went in. 2-2. We escaped there with the draw. Bournemouth is, like I said, they definitely play. They play the top six very well this year. So we're lucky to get the draw. We'll take it. We'll take the point, and let's just be out. And our next game was against Wolves today. So that's all I got for that game.
You don't want to touch on Nicholas Jackson missing a bunch of opportunities?
I've said it how many times, bro? I've said it enough times. It's tiring. It's tiring. I've said it from the jump. We need a striker. It's that simple. We need a clinical, proven striker. Nico, just score. That's all I can ask you, bro.
Yeah, had a good run, but it seems to be going downhill right now. He can't finish.
He hasn't scored in like 6-7 games now.
That one that I sent was unbelievable. Because first, I believe it was a header. It was a header first. And then...
Yes, and then missed the rebound.
Yeah, looks like he's back to his old ways. But, you know, he's still doing other things. It's not like he's just completely useless. And I think that's why Maresca still plays him. He's still kind of...
Yeah, he did get the assist for Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer. That was... He beat 3 Bournemouth defenders, turned, and then a beautiful pass right into Cole Palmer's path. So he's still doing other things to keep him in there. But it comes a time where you need to have your striker do what they're supposed to do.
Thank you. That's
right,
what I was gonna say.
Right, EJ?
What's the main... What... What is the main point? What's the main goal? The main job
Look
of
at
striker?
his face.
Score goals.
I'm waiting for you to finish talking.
Listen,
so I can
all
speak.
I don't even care about that. Even if Nico Jackson were to have like bad games, but if he's scoring, I can take that. Bro, I need you just to score goals. That's what your main job is, dog. But it's what it is, man.
No, yeah, definitely. I think he's missing out on the main job, but like the thing that I always feel about strikers, if you're not going to score, you need to make sure that you're doing other things to impact the game. Like you're creating opportunities. If you're not scoring, you can't just be on the pitch not doing anything. So I think, like you said, the reason why Maresca keeps playing him is because he's affecting the game in so many other ways. Like the link-up play is good, the hold-up play is good. He's beating players, he's creating opportunities, getting assists. It's just he's struggling to finish. Strikers go through that. It's a bad run of form. Goal scoring form because everything else has been good, but we'll see if he can get out of it or if it continues. What is it? 6 games without scoring? 7?
I think 6.
It's been that many?
I have to look up the exact number. Yeah, it has. Basically since like middle of December.
Yeah, it's been a lot of games.
Been some time since that boy scored.
But yeah.
All right. Anything else for Chelsea versus Bournemouth?
Nope.
Shout out Bournemouth. Very, very good season.
Yeah, it's funny because last episode I predicted a 2-2 tie, right? And then I think the day after we posted our pod video, 2 of the strikers had like big injuries. One's out for the season, the other one's out for probably a couple of months or whatever. But it's funny because I predicted 2-2. Then I said, you know what, Chelsea's going to win 2-1. They ended up tying 2-2 like I originally said, which is funny. So what are we adding that to?
Evan
Nilsson.
He's out for the year.
Has like he did something to his foot. I think he sprained his metatarsal or something like that. Unau tore his ACL, so he's done. Yeah. That's why they have Otaru playing up top.
Yeah, he's been balling too.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but hey, we move. Next game on deck. Arsenal versus Tottenham. We ended up winning this game 2-1. North London derby. North London is red. Did the double on Tottenham again. Very happy about that. I think for me, it was a game that really showed what our issue is right now. We dominated that entire game from start to finish, honestly. Like the majority of the time that Tottenham ever did anything is if they literally caught us on the break or like a mistake or something like that. For the most part, we literally just dominated the game, created a lot of opportunities. But what's our issue right now? We can't put the ball in the back of the net. So we had to rely on a set piece to get us to equalize after Tottenham scored first. And, a set piece FC strikes again. And then Leandro Trossard took that really, really fortunate long-range shot that bounced just before it got to the goalkeeper and found its way to the far post. So, 2-1 makes it seem like it was a close game, but I don't think that tells the full story of it. We just need a striker. We need another attacking player that could score, and it shows every single game where our deficiencies are, because we're doing everything else in the game right. It's just we don't have strikers right now, or we need more strikers. We need not even just strikers. We need players that can put the ball in the net, whether it be like how Mohamed Salah does it for Liverpool, or how Haaland does it for City, or those types of guys. We need a player that could just put the ball in the back of the net. Yeah. The only other thing I got, very proud to see the performances of Miles Lewis Skelly over the past few months. I think he has shown, it's crazy because he's a midfielder, this defensive midfielder or center midfielder by trade, but he's playing like inverted left back, and he's doing an amazing job. I never thought that he'd be playing this well in that position, but like, I don't know, he's built like a grown man, but he's only 17. Like, he's very strong on the ball, very composed. So shout out to him. Long may it continue. So that's really all I got. Oh, shout out to Kenneth Ba. I haven't heard back from you. In the group chat, as soon as Son scored, very loud, but I haven't heard from him since last week. So hope he's okay.
God, say lost to Everton. On to United.
Yep, nothing else.
I was not happy about that United win against Southampton. That was a game coming off of some pretty strong performances that I wanted to go in and just assert some dominance, be comfortable. I think Ruben Amorim said this. He said he'll know more about the character of his players after the Southampton game, more than even the Liverpool game. And why is that? It's because you're always going to get up for Liverpool. You're going to get up for Arsenal. You're going to get up for City. But you have to be a professional to get up for a 20th place team. And what that game showed me, it's not Man United versus Southampton. It was a 20th team versus a 15th team. And that's exactly what that game was. Yes, we won. Shout out to Amad Diallo. But
my guy,
honestly,
saved you guys.
If that was a better team, Sulemana could have had like 4 goals. Euro was getting torched the entire game. Every single time Sulemana touched the ball, Euro was chasing him. I look like prime, I don't know who you want to call it out there. I couldn't believe my eyes. He literally, if you watch that game, I think I counted maybe 5 or 6 times where he literally would just turn him and just go. And then there was maybe 2 good times where he just could have finished. First half, Ronaldo made a save. Second half, I believe he just missed it to the right. But a better team, a better player, this could have been a very, very bad result. So yeah, it's not. I left that game like, yeah, it's exciting. Madiala gets a hat trick last 12 minutes, but just unimpressed from that game, and we just got lucky, honestly. But yeah,
you know what's crazy about the thing. You know what's crazy about you said his name is Suleimani. I can't even pronounce it. That's what it is, right?
Sulemana.
Yeah.
Sulemana.
So the thing about him, bro, he didn't do any moves. He just ran. And that's the part for me. Like, Francis, I have to speak to you directly on this one. Do you see what I mean with a winger that goes at his defender? Do you see it? No. I'm not even, it's not even that. But do you see what I'm talking about? A winger who's not afraid to just run at his defender.
Yeah.
Because it forces him to like think like, yo, this guy may run by me. Let me back off. Let me
Back
give
off.
him space. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
that's what dangerous wingers do. He didn't get an end product, but he put fear in the defender.
And once
So,
you could tell Euro started second guessing himself. He didn't know whether to press up, go back. Started, fouling him a little bit because and the commentators kept saying it. He just doesn't know. He's obviously shook, and he knows that if he turns, he's gone. Or if he goes too close, he's gonna turn him. I think it was one where he just kind of dummied it, and he was gone. So, but yeah, terrible performance. We won, but I came out like, all right, Amad Diallo, thank you. Obviously, you know what you're doing, but that is not a good performance whatsoever. Not good enough. Not against Southampton. I get it. We're gonna have these games, but no, not against that team.
Nah, I get it, man. We've all been there with those bad wins, I'll call it. But you got the 3 points. That's the main thing. Hopefully, it leads to better performances going on
It
from
didn't.
there. So
That was 21. Let me get to be 22.
all right, let's keep things rolling. Match week 22. The look of frustration on his face kills me every time, bro. Oh man.
Ah,
Nah. Nah, man, but let's keep it rolling. Saturday, Arsenal versus Aston Villa at the Emirates. Man, let me tell you. I don't know if you guys ended up watching this game, but it was literally the definition of a roller coaster of emotions because, I think we ended up going up 1-0 in the first half. Martinelli he had an amazing first half. Have to give him a lot of credit for that. He played really well. He played really well. I have to give him his credit.
Ladies
He
and gentlemen,
played.
we never received this, so this is really a one.
Okay, you guys are lying. You guys are actually lying to the people. Don't lie to the people. Because Francis, you yourself, if Raheem Sterling was on your team and was doing less than what Martinelli has done over the past year and a half, and you ridiculed him, put dirt on his name, you stopped calling him the nickname Raheem the Dream. Nobody heard the Dream anymore. It was just Sterling. You ain't even call him Raheem anymore.
Why
It's
are you
just
bringing him
Sterling.
up? This is we're talking about Martinelli right now. Leave Raheem.
Okay,
that's
sorry.
your player right now, right? That's your player. Raheem.
He will go back. But he will go back.
He will not come back to me. I
Anyways,
promise you that.
yeah, Martinelli had a really good first half. He scored. And big shout out to Leandro Trossard. I know we've talked about how, he doesn't perform a lot of the time when he's a starter, but on Saturday, that young man was cooking. Like, he was torching his defender every opportunity he got. He beat his defender almost every opportunity, and he got 2 assists out of it. So Martelli ended up scoring in the first half. We go into halftime up 1-0. A little while after half, Trossard creates another goal for us, crossing over Kai Havertz, who is really struggling for form, and he really needed that goal. So it's good to see him score, especially with all the abuse that he got going on and everything online. So I was happy to see, we're up 2-0. Things are good. We're at the Emirates. Aston Villa's a dangerous team, and we're up 2-0. And that's always a dangerous lead to have because whoever scores the next goal has the momentum of the game. And, the way that the game was going, it looked like the only way that they were going to have anything is if, one, we made a mistake, or 2, they caught us on a counterattack. And honestly, that's what happened. The chances that they had came from counterattacks, but they didn't score. But then the goals that they did score came from 2 mistakes. And I'm frustrated because William Saliba was hurt, couldn't play in this game. So with all the injuries that we already have in defense, we had to like do a makeshift back four where we played Lewis Skelly on the left, Gabrielle center, with Timber, who's been playing outside back this whole season. Ended up putting him at center back, Thomas Partey at right back. And I don't really like Thomas Partey playing right back, but we literally don't have anybody else to play that position. With Saliba going out injured and who we already have out. So
What happened to Saliba?
first mistake came something with his hamstring. So, after what's going on with soccer, we don't even want to risk it. So we just told him you're not playing today. So the first goal came because the first game came. You said what?
Sorry, go ahead.
First goal came from Mikel Merino not tracking his runner, which is frustrating to see. Because Yuri Tielemans, like, for him to score a header, it's like most of our team is 6 foot plus. That shouldn't be happening. So just track your guy. And the second mistake came because Thomas Partey, who's not a defender, left. What's the dude's name?
Watkins.
I'm blanking on his name.
Ollie Watkins.
Ollie Watkins. Yeah, sorry. Left him literally wide open on the back post.
Wide open.
Like when I look back at that, I literally just sit there and I'm like, if that was a defender there, that doesn't happen, because a defender is going to make sure he's staying in position to make sure he can all of the danger is gone before he starts running up the field. Thomas Partey is just trying to get forward. You get what I'm saying? And that's how they ended up scoring. Like, they didn't really create a lot of opportunities, and that's where my frustration comes from, because we're up 2-0, we're at home, we should be able to just go on and win that game. But because we're not clinical, we end up giving up. The two mistakes that we made cost us, because we had a lot of opportunities to win the game outside of that. So, again, it just screams that we need a goal scorer right now, and that's honestly what's missing, because even though we have the injuries in defense or midfield or whatever, we can still shuffle around to do what we have to do to get by. But if we don't score, it doesn't matter. So we have to, that's where our fault is. We're not putting the ball in the net. So that's, until we can do that at a consistent rate, it is what it is.
Any mention of Kai Harris's sly handball goal disallowed?
No, it was a handball. They took it away.
I just want to clarify that for everybody. It was a handball. Good.
No, it's because I didn't see the replay that showed the angle of it. Because if you watch it live, it looks like it hit off of his stomach or chest. But like after you like watch because I think NBC did like that little zoom in thing.
Yeah,
it hit his hand, because it didn't look at it real time. But after seeing that, it's definitely a handball.
Why are you smiling so much?
For real. Yo, he's just so happy that we're not getting the result, bro. He's over here cheesing, dog. Yo, listen, people. I told you, enemy of progress. I keep telling you guys, these are my enemies of progress.
What are you?
I'm just no, I'm not your enemy of progress. I want you guys to do well. I don't care if you succeed or not. It has nothing to do with me. But you're here praying. You're here praying on our downfall. Look at his face, Kenny. He was just there the whole time like this.
One thing I did want to say at the end of the game, I don't know how the person where I actually consider him one of your best finishers on the team, Trossard, missed that chance at the end. That was crazy.
Ooh, yeah.
He was offsides.
That was off?
It didn't even matter.
But did they call offsides?
He was offsides, yeah. No, but if you watch the replay, he's clearly offsides. So even if he made it, they were going to call it back. Yeah, he was offsides.
Okay, I was going to say, because that was a...
But even before that, we had a chance where we hit the post.
Yeah.
Put the ball in the net.
I think that was Marino.
Put the ball
again,
in
right?
the net. Yeah, Marino.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I had for that one. Leave us United.
Yeah.
Yep, you Manchester United is next.
My heart was
The Brighton
torn.
Seagulls.
My Brighton Seagulls came to Old Trafford. And this is a team, I don't know if you guys have seen the stat, but they've just been dominant against us for 2 or 3 years now. It's been actually ridiculous. If you want to check out the stats, I don't know the specifics, but I believe we've won maybe twice in the last 2 or 3 seasons. Yeah, it's been a ridiculous run of form against Brighton, and it continued. This game, I don't even know what angle to come at it with. The first goal, Baliba with a ball over the top, 5 minutes in. I don't know what Mazraoui was doing, and I don't know what Delict was doing either. Because if you watch the replay, he steps up trying to cover the midfielder, but it's clear that the ball isn't going there. So if you guys watch the replay again, maybe you see what I'm talking about. But he steps up, Mazraoui, he still should have been able to cover that. He's out of position, 2-1 opportunity, they score. Did a good job. It's unfortunate that after
Great
the
first
goal,
touch by Matoma.
absolutely, he's very, very technically gifted. No surprise there. We come back, we wake up, which is I wish we can just have the mentality that we've already conceded a goal before we come out to the game. Because every time we concede, then we want to start playing. Then we want to start getting amped up. We do that, we get back in the game, we start pressing really well. Something about Amad Diallo's pressing, for some reason, good things always happens. He presses, Zerski draws the penalty. Bruno capitalizes on that. We come out 1-1 first half, second half. The game, I would say, is, fairly even. Brighton probably have, the better chances. They score one that gets ruled out, Jean Pedro, and then maybe 2 or 3 minutes later, they score Matoma. Back post. That one, I feel like Onana should have been a little bit more aggressive in coming out, and I think he could have got to that cross. But it's just poor defending again. Mazraoui again gets caught out. Yeah, I think Onana could have done a good job. And then the third goal, Andre Onana. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do. I don't, because he starts off the season very well. I even said he's probably our best player of the season at that point before Ahmad started kind of doing what he's doing. If you can have a season like that, but then still make these wild, ridiculous mistakes
plays
at the highest level, to me, it starts from there. If your defenders or whoever has no confidence that their goalie can do something and can come out and secure, what confidence are you bringing your team? Set pieces, we always get scored on. I think it just kind of sips from that he's bound to make a mistake. Even in the first half, I remember there was a play where he could have clearly just picked up the ball, but Maguire decided to clear it. And I said, good job, Maguire, because you don't know what he's going to do. So a goalie to make that sort of mistake where it's just a simple grab, you're literally just grabbing the ball, and you can't do that and gives up a third goal. That can't happen at this level. Brighton capitalizing, that was pretty much game over. But again, Brighton, I believe, were ninth when that before kickoff, and I believe we're either 13th, 14th. There's no surprise. They're a better team. And we just need to, Man United fans out there, we need to just come to reality. Where we are right now on the table is the team that we are. Stop trying to bring Manchester. Oh, it's Man United, it's Man United. Those days are long gone. We are who we are.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't stand you guys. I can't stand you guys. I can't. I'm so sorry. I cannot stand you.
I don't know what he's talking
when
about.
I said this, when I said this about my club, oh, you know what? I don't even have it in me today. Go ahead. I
Good.
don't have it in. Not today. I don't have it. I don't
Good.
have it today. I don't have it because you're just full of crap. You know that you are full of crap.
I don't know what he's talking
because
about.
you're literally saying a few years ago I literally used to say like forget Arsenal of the past. We're just not like that COVID time period a year after that we just weren't good. And everyone's talking about at a point we're a top club Arsenal blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what we were. Right now we're not
I
good.
think
And
you
you're saying
argue
what I'm
with I
saying.
think you argue with other people in your head, and then you think that it's me and Francis.
Nah, nah,
I'm
nah,
the
nah,
one
nah,
that's
nah.
been said
It is you guys.
it wasn't me. I'm the one with our history. First of all, we want to talk about history. That's us above anyone else on this panel. I'm the one that said, yeah, there has to be a change. Like, we don't have the players we used to have. I always mention, do you see Paul Scholes out there? Do you see CRC? Do you see Wayne Rooney? I've always made those statements. You can't come say, "Oh yeah, Manchester United, you guys shouldn't." Why? Do you see those players out there, or do you see Anthony who can't make a tap in?
No. I think you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is this thought process of like we are not the team of the past, and we're right now wherever we are on the table. That's the quality that we're at. That's what I used to say. Like when we would lose to whoever, we weren't good. That's why we were losing. Like the team, yeah, it has some like famous names or whatever, but those names don't mean anything. The level of play that the players are playing at, that's where we were. We were not good. That's what I'm trying to say.
And
Do
I
you, do
don't
you,
know
so
who,
you don't
and
remember
I,
the time
and
period?
I don't know
You
who
don't
are
remember
who
the
you.
time period where
The only thing, again, I will say the exact same thing, Francis. Arsenal would lose games because they would get bullied. I don't care about quality.
Yeah.
I don't care about any of that. I said I will keep saying
They
it
were soft.
until it etches in your brain.
They were
yeah,
Arsenal were
soft.
but
We know that.
soft and they lost
yeah,
games
but
because they
that's the
didn't play
thing.
hard. It's not about that has nothing to do with
And
quality.
and that's the thing too. That's the thing too. During that time period, right, that you were saying that, who are the players that we had that you're saying it's because we were soft?
You can name them. You started from what's his name?
It was
Metasaka in the back. What's the other dude's name? I'm blanking on his name. The other
that's
center
not the
back.
that you're talking about a different time period. That's not the time period I'm talking
You
about.
can name the
I'm
Yeah, I was
players.
talking
about
We
to
about
all
say.
watched.
I
I'm
believe you.
We
talking
all
about
watched.
I'm talking about from 20 I'm talking about 2019 to 2021. That's the time. You're talking about like 2015, 2012. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm
It was.
talking about
It
during the
was.
time
That's
period
fine. It
where
was a consistent.
Mhm.
Since then, it was always a known thing that if you bully Arsenal, you will get results. That had been coming.
No. It's because we were not good. You're talking the
No,
time period that you're talking about the bullying, that's like 2021, 2022. That's what
no, it wasn't
I'll
that
agree.
short of a
I'll
stint.
agree to that.
It wasn't that short of a stint. It's been a
No,
while.
because it's
Even when
what
you guys
people
were
used to
trying
say
to
like
play
back
tiki
during the
taka,
time period of Tony Pulis with the set pieces and what's his name that used to play for Watford, Troy Deeney, like that time period. He retired when in like 2018, 2019. The specific time period that I'm talking about that we were just bad had nothing to do with bullying or being soft. It had nothing to do with that. We just were
to
not
you.
good. Was You got it. It's all good. You got it. You got
That's
it.
your opinion.
Because because you're wrong. We actually just weren't good. Like we
Okay.
didn't have a good team. That's the gripe that I had during that time period. Because like we genuinely were a bad soccer team. We were terrible. We weren't good. There was a time period where it had to do with softness, players not playing hard. I get that. But when I was saying this, it wasn't during that. It's just we weren't good. We actually were not a good team.
agree to
But now you're
disagree.
here saying the same thing about you
No,
guys.
agree to
Now you're here
disagree.
saying the
You
same
guys have
thing.
been soft. That was the thing. Arteta changed that.
No, that's you're agreeing with what I'm saying.
It took time.
Arteta changed it.
It took time for him
He
to change
changed
that.
it. Yeah, because he brought in players
It has
to
nothing to
change
do.
that.
No.
How doesn't it?
It doesn't. The culture.
When you bring in fighters into the team, it changes that. So bringing in guys like Gabriel, bringing in guys like Saliba, bringing in guys like Declan Rice, bringing in guys like Timber, these guys get stuck in. They work hard. They like even Kai Havertz. I didn't realize he was as physical as he is, but he gets stuck in.
He's not really that physical, but that's fine.
Kai Havertz gets stuck in, bro. He does.
Okay, that's fair. We'll continue.
That's
Because over the past, when was the last time that we played against what year was it when we lost to Newcastle at Newcastle? Not this year. 2 years ago, where I think we lost 1-0 and we all left the game saying, nah, Newcastle just got one over on you guys. You guys were playing them physical. Everything was blah. Like that was what, 2022, I believe.
That was the goal that you were livid about going in.
Yeah, where there was like the ball was out of bounds, the push on the back, the offsides. Yeah, all of that. That was like 2022. So what I'm trying to say again, yeah, there was a time period that we were soft. That was before Arteta got there. But when he got there, the team was just bad. Like it was a bad team. That's what I'm speaking to. So, because I think I started to talk to you guys about soccer from 2021 forward. So that's the time period that I'm talking about. We just weren't good.
That's the time you started talking. That's probably where my happiness disappears. Maybe.
Anyway.
Chelsea.
Yeah. Back of the bridge to end the match week 22. Chelsea Wolves. Obviously, after Bournemouth, we had gone winless in 5. We needed to win. There was no excuse for us not to win today. We played Wolves early in the year. We beat them 6-2. Nani Madueke hat trick. I expected to win. It was delivered, but it was too shaky for me. Not gonna lie. First goal went in. I'm blanking on actually who scored first goal. Wow.
You don't remember?
I'm blanking right now. Who scored first goal?
I know
you remember? It's your
last.
team.
No, Madueke. I'm sorry. I remember. I'm sorry. So, shot came in from outside the box from Reece James. Yes, shot came in from outside the box from Reece James. Tosin, it kind of deflected off Tosin, but he controlled it pretty well, and then shot into the corner. Originally, they thought it was be offside, but Mateus Cunha played him onside, so it was a good goal. 1-0. Good job for that. Besides
good
that,
finish.
Honestly,
Striker's finish.
It was. Who you telling? Nico. Hello, Nico. But anyway, honestly, the first half was complete domination. Like, it really was. Like, we were cooking them. Like, we should have scored multiple goals. And then Mr. Liability strikes again. Ken, you had a small little rant about your goalkeeper. I was tempted to ask, do you want to trade and swap goalkeepers? Because I've had it. I'm sick and tired of this man, Robert Sanchez. I've been saying this since day one. He's not my goalkeeper. He's not my number one. And I will still continue to say it. He is not my goalkeeper. I don't care. Get him out of here. He is trash. Straight up. Because it's about in the 5th minute. We're injury time in the first half. Yeah, we've been playing well. 1-0. Okay, let's go to have 1-0. Wolves get a corner. if you are not going to catch the dang ball as a goalkeeper, what do? You punch the ball out. Why are you dropping the ball in dangerous areas, allowing Wolves to get on it and score and tie the game? You freaking nincompoop, dog. What's wrong with you, kid? Honestly, and I'm trying to be obviously PG because I can say a lot more words.
What?
Like I'm just
Nincompoop.
I'm fed up with his nonsense. I really.
This man said nincompoop.
And that's because I didn't want to say another word. That's because I didn't want to say another word. So I'll keep it at that. But 1-1, whatever.
Oh, man.
1-1, we go in.
Might be the title of the episode.
And then thankfully Chelsea decide to really kick into gear. Second goal comes in. Why am I blank right now? Second goal comes in. Nani scored the third goal. So second goal came in. So it was a cross from Nani, and Dewsbury Hall had a nice flick on inside the box. Cucurella's right there for a left back. Yeah, Dewsbury Hall started today, but he didn't have a good performance. You could tell. You see with Dewsbury Hall, you can tell he's giving a lot of effort. He's trying. The quality's just not there to play for Chelsea. It's just not there. We all know that. But yeah, Dewsbury Hall had a nice flick on. Cucurella controlled it. Nice finish into the corner. 2-1. Cool. Then about 5 minutes later, Chalobah comes in, heads the ball down. It was gonna be a goal for Chalobah himself, but Nani came in just to make sure the ball goes over the line. Cool. 3-1. And from that point on, I felt a little bit more rest assured, but still, we should have pummeled them. We really should have. But in terms of performances, I want to say, welcome back, Trevor Chalobah. You had yourself a great game today, sir. With him back, even though I know our defense is shaky, I can have a slight sense of calmness when I know Trevor's in the lineup. Slight, and I say that with a pinch of salt. Slight. But overall,
isn't he the same guy that you guys iced out of the squad and then shipped him off to Crystal Palace?
I was completely against that. Honestly, he should have never even left this club. He should have never left this club to begin with. I blame the owners for that because they wanted to sell him for pure profit because we know how they are. We get it. But whatever.
I'm sorry, but the full story is he got iced out of the squad. You guys took his number away from him while he was still there.
Yes.
And then you sent him away.
The owners
and then he was playing well. And then you recalled him back.
Listen, the owners they have to answer to that. Because I think that was just straight rubbish from the beginning because you should never left the club to begin with. But whatever. But overall, we win. I'm just happy that we won. Finally got a win, especially going into our next game, which is a huge 6-pointer for us. Yeah. Caicedo had another good game. Honestly, our front line really was pretty quiet. Cole didn't really do much. Pedro Neto didn't do much. Nani, he was driving, but it really, really wasn't much. Nico Jackson, bro. I'm not even gonna say nothing, dog.
Can't finish.
It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. I'm becoming deflated now, but whatever, bro. But yeah, we win. Let's just go on to Saturday in Manchester.
All right. Anything else from you, Kenny?
No, I'm good.
All right, cool. Let's keep things rolling. Up next, we got a preview of next week's games. First on deck, Arsenal versus Wolves at the Molineux. So, Wolves, they're not having a good season. They just got a new manager. They haven't been playing well. They've been losing to a lot of teams. This is either going to be a 1-0 or 2-1 because we're struggling with goals. I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
2-1.
I think you guys playing that.
You guys are gonna win. You guys are gonna win. Cunha will score. I'm gonna go 3-2 Arsenal. No,
You think we're going to score 3 goals?
No, yeah, 4-2. Actually, 4-2.
You think we're going to score 4 goals?
Dog, literally, Wolves has let up 3 goals like the last 3 or 4 consistent straight games.
We can't finish.
Watch what's gonna happen.
Hey, hopefully, I'd love to see us score 4 goals. I'd love to see
I
it.
think y'all give him 4-2.
Kenny?
I'll go 2-1. Wouldn't be surprised if it's 3 just because it's Wolves and I think you have the pieces to carve them up. But yeah, 2-1.
Okay. Well, we'll see next week. Up next, Chelsea versus Man City.
Yep.
Is this game going to count? Because I remember the one at the beginning of the season, it didn't. Is this one going to count?
This one absolutely counts.
Okay. Cool.
At the Etihad, Manchester City just dismantled and dismembered Ipswich Town 6-0 away.
They're
back. Just in time for us. You gotta love it. Regular. This is gonna be tough. This is a coming home party in a sense for Cole Palmer. I expect him to show out. With that being said, I understand that Mr. Liability will probably be in goal, so we will concede. There is guarantee we're going to concede. I can never predict my team to lose, so I'm going to go 2-2. I cannot.
You can.
Cannot. I'm going to go 2-2.
Phil Foden. He's coming back.
Yeah. Back.
I'll go. This is usually a very good game, so I'll go 3-3. I expect it to be very fast-paced, high energy. I think both teams, honestly, City, for the first time in a while, they've been very shaky in the back. So I think you guys can definitely score on them, and same goes for them as well. And seeing them in this run of form now, Haaland, new contract bound, so good luck. Yeah, I could see 3-3.
I'm going 3-2 City. They look like they're back at it. They look like they're dangerous. You guys are definitely going to concede goals, and it's at the Etihad, so I think that's what's going to put them over the top. But you guys usually play them well, so we'll see how it goes. But I predict 3-2.
Fair. I'm not mad at that. That's fair. I can say that. All right.
Last but not least,
United Fulham. These are the teams we lose to, and I will say 2-1 Fulham. In all seriousness, 2-1 Fulham. I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I'm not even trying to be funny or anything. I don't know if y'all remember, Fulham plays us very well.
Yeah, and this is at Old Trafford, right?
I believe so.
No, it's at Craven Cottage. Cottage.
Oh, yeah, 2-1. Yeah, I'm sticking to 2-1.
Yeah. Sheesh. Because
they already beat us. Yeah, they already beat us at Old Trafford, I believe.
I think.
No, you guys won at Old Trafford beginning of the season.
We did? I thought that's when, or am I thinking of last year, when Iwobi and Bassi
Xerxes last minute winner.
Oh, that was like the first game of the year. Oh. That that
First
that was
game,
the
yeah.
first game,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was the
yeah.
first game.
Last year
Yeah,
they beat you guys though.
yeah. That's when Iwobi
CTH was
and
still in charge at that time.
yeah, your boy. That's when Iwobi and Bassi decided to learn how to play. Yeah.
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 I'm gonna go two. I'm go 1-1. I'm gonna go 1-1.
I'm going 2-2.
Yeah,
I'm going 2-2. I think you guys are going to bounce back
Alright.
and play well, but you're going to concede.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2-2. Okay. Last, but certainly not least, transfers. What we got, boys?
I'll make it quick for me. Welcome back, Trevor. Nincompoop hasn't played. Don't know what's going on with Nincompoop. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's dead this Garnacho link. We don't need him. We have enough wingers. What else do we have on the docket? João Felix apparently could be going to AC Milan. I don't know what that's about, but he does not need to go anywhere. Please, you can ship off to Sassy for all I care. He can go. Anybody else? KD8. Dewsbury Hall probably could be out the door soon. And we did bring in a new guy. I think to Strasbourg, Mamadou Sarr. I think he's a central defender. Yeah, that's it so far for Chelsea transfers.
More things will definitely be pending for you guys.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know what
Kenny,
that
anything
Garnacho.
from menu?
I don't know what that Garnacho nonsense is about. He needs to stay and develop, and I think he could do that under Ruben. But Anthony apparently loan is official with Real Betis. Good riddance, good luck. I hope they do it with a obligation to buy. Honestly, I don't even want to do anything with transfers. Remain is always going to be a lot. There's this left back we're looking at, and also Kirkaz from Bournemouth. But I don't want to even kind of give hope to these things. I still think we're not really going to make any big transfers until the summer. I think now it's just about getting rid of players. Obviously, Rashford still being on the transfer rumors at the top. Yeah, so it's right now just about let's make a plan to just start slowly getting rid of these players that we know have no future at United. So I want to focus on that, and I want to focus on just getting better week to week. So yeah, I don't care. We're not bringing anyone that's going to change anything right now.
Yeah, you. On the Arsenal front, looks like we're going to sign Martin Zubamendi, but that's looking like it's going to be a summer deal. Pisses me off because that doesn't do anything for us right now. Jesus just went down with the ACL injury. He's done for the season. We don't have attackers. Saka's still hurt. We don't have attackers, and we're buying defensive midfielders for the summer. Not now. I'm not seeing any links to anything, which is worrying. But hey, hopefully they do something. It would really, really bother me if they just didn't do anything this window, because it would just basically concede, hey, we're not winning the title this year, and that's not something that I want to see. I want to see us at least challenge, get somebody to do something. Saw something about Osimhen. Maybe we could get him on loan or something, but outside of that, I'm not
Isn't
really
he
seeing
already
anything
on loan?
concrete.
Correct.
Yeah, I know he's on loan already, but I saw some link saying, "Hey, Arsenal are trying to talk to Osimhen." So I don't know if they may try to just buy him now or what. I don't know what the plan is, but hey, if it's an opportunity,
news.
I know you want him to go to Chelsea, but that could have happened and it didn't because
Come
you
on
guys.
home, my son. Don't worry.
Anyways, yeah. Hopefully they do something. I'm not really seeing a lot of stuff in the news. Just want to see something happen. So we'll see. But that's all I got. All right. Guess this wraps up another week. of the Banter 3FC podcast. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, we are on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and now Apple Podcasts. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share all of our content. And you can look us up on each platform by searching up Banter 3FC. Appreciate the love and support. With y'all next week.
Much love.